Greetings, glad you're here with me. If this is your first time at this channel, I would encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. I think you're going to find this a very action-packed video, one that you're going to enjoy. For those of you who've been with me for quite a while, and for some of you it might just be only the second video or that which you've watched, I thank you for your support and your encouragement that you've given me in doing this. I just want to begin this video with this some comments, because you're going to see something in here. I happen to catch two monster fish in this video, and in the process of catching these two monster fish, and the first one that I catch, it's a largemouth bass, and it's huge, biggest one I've ever caught. It's certainly a personal best, and that says something, considering that I had caught one not that long ago, just a few years back. I caught a monster bass, and I kind of thought that was going to be the last bass I ever caught that would be that large, and yet I caught this monster fish. You're going to see when I take out the hook that the fish begins to bleed, and I just want you to know, because if you've watched any of my videos, you know who I am. I am incredibly careful, incredibly delicate and releasing the fish. I loved it. This fish was hooked. It did not appear to be a bad hook, so when I took it out and then I started to see it bleed, it rather shocked me, and obviously I was concerned, excited at the same time that I caught this monster fish, but concerned for the fish. So I couldn't do a whole lot of handling of it, so I pretty much took this fish, I got the hook out, showed it to you, and experienced this moment. And then I got the fish into the water as quickly as I could. I didn't even gingerly put it in there. I dropped the fish as quickly. You'll see that I had blood on my hand, and there's some blood on the boat. I know that fish are very limited on how much blood they can lose before it can be life-threatening to it. So as soon as I recognized I wanted a good shot of this, I wanted people to see it, and then I put it in there. What you don't see happens when I go off is that I watch to see what happens to this fish, to make sure that this fish is okay. I don't see it do any of the signs. It takes off like it has no problem. And I gotta believe, I know that when fish are bleeding, the quicker you get them into the water, the better it is for their clotting process to work. I don't know how all of that takes place, but fish clot better when they're put in the water. Water does something enable to help them to clot. And so I knew that this big fish, which I wanted to go, I believe it was either in spawning mode or it was about to be. Its belly was huge. It was just a monster fish. So I encourage you to enjoy sharing that with me. I do believe the fish made. Prayed for the fish, believe it or not, as well, that this fish would survive and not have any issues. And I look for all the tell signs. But what surprised me was not only this is my last day fishing, literally the last hours that I was fishing, that I caught this monster fish, but I also land at the same time, just literally 20 yards away from where I was, still kind of watching to see, does this bass come up? In that moment, I catch a monster prehistoric fish that you're going to have to watch this video to see, but I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. It is a unbelievable day that I had there. Literally my last day. Wasn't even sure if I was going to do it. Not sure if it was worth the effort to do it, because we were packing up, we were getting everything ready to go, and I'm like, you know what, I got maybe about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, that kind of thing, and I decided, you know what, let me just go, because I'm not going to get another chance to fish like this. I was so glad that I went, and just that fishing trip made all the difference in the world, and I caught this just beautiful fish. So join with me, see this amazing video of a great time that I had fishing in Florida. I believe there's 5 videos of fishing all with that, and then some other videos that you could watch if you want to see my Florida series. But you take care. God bless. Hope you had a blessed Resurrection Sunday, and look forward to seeing you around. Take care, and God bless. So today is my last day, literally last hours. Whoa! Oh man, that was a nice one. Woo.
I must have a real nice one. Oh man, it's a beast. It's a beast. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. I didn't think I'd catch a beast, but I did. I caught a beast. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Let me catch it. Let me catch it, Jesus. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, my. Look at that. Look at that, my friends. Oh, my God. It's a tank. It's an absolute tank. It's a tank. Oh, my God. What an absolute beast. Look at that. It inhaled my lure. Beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish. Oh, man. And I have no way of, this could be a record. This could be a record and I don't even know it. And I have no weight by which I can go. And I had just one hook. Just one hook was in his tongue part. Look at that fish. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish. And I have no way of measuring it, but I can tell you it's poundage. It's poundage, my friends. So let me get this fish back in the water. I just let him go. He was a beautiful, beautiful fish. have an opportunity to experience and feel that fight with me. I didn't have my camera on, but I just missed another big one. That should be a good spot. Oh. Do I have it still? Nope, it came off. Those fish are wanting it today. Yes. What did I catch? I don't exactly know what I got here, guys. It's it's giving me a thrashing. It looks like it might have teeth. Yes, it does. Okay. I see those little teeth in there. Looks a little like a pike. Okay. Well, my friends, sorry for that big long adventure. Hopefully it's still recording. You can see the fish here. If you guys know what that is, I'm going to be looking it up. But I appreciate you telling me. Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't stick my hand in there. Whew. And I got that. Well, let me get myself cleaned up here and then I'll come right back. All right, my friends, I believe that was I think they call it a bow fish or bone fish. I will definitely be checking that out, but that's 2 fish, each of them monster fish. And of course, a different species altogether that I just caught there. So that makes me excited. That's of my 28 or of my 8 species I was looking for. That means I now have 2 species covered, which is really exciting. This morning's been a morning of surprises for me. I'm catching, the whole time I've been out here, I've been catching, you know, basically pretty much solidly the bass, and they've been all relatively, you know, I'd say maybe a pound. And you know, it's been consistent. In fact, that's what I thought with certainty I'd be catching this morning. It was just basically back to catching the same, you know, size bass and try to catch 5 of them. Well, I got 2 fish down, and each of those fish so far have been huge beasts. In fact, that one I just caught, once I know what it is, for some reason, bowfish seems to be coming to my mind. It may have a more scientific name, but I've never caught one of those. So that's the first time, and that's a personal best, because it's the only one I've ever caught. But that's going to be a hard one to beat. That was a beast of a fish. Man, I knew Florida had some big bass, but I was, you know, hoping to catch a decent one. You know, I wanted a 5-pounder or something in that ballpark. I have no clue what the size of that. I will definitely be doing the chart dimension, trying to figure out if I can discover the, you know, basically the approximate size and weight of that. I'll have some comparison that I can do, that I will be able to take based on measurements and stuff like that, based on what I had around me. But that was really, really awesome. I got a little one here. Okay. That's the little one for the day right now. There we go. Popped right out. What a beautiful fish, aren't they? I just love catching these guys. You're a little feisty one there. So let him go. Try to keep going. That's my 3rd fish, so if I keep at this pace, I just might be able to get my 5 fish that I was hoping for before it hits 8:30 for me to head back in. Those little fish, they're impressive. They see something that's about the same size as they are, and they'll try to come up and take a nibble at it. I've even had a moment before where I caught a smallmouth bass, kid you not, that was literally the same size as the lure I was using. And it just cracked me up. I kept, you know, my thoughts were, what made you think you were going to be able to fit that in your mouth and swallow it? Eyes were definitely bigger than his stomach. I'm gonna work my way back now and try to go back to where I came from. I believe I'm on 28 right now fish that I've caught since I've been here in Florida. So I really would like to have 2 more fish, no matter what their sizes are, to finish off this fishing trip. I'll bring you back. Well, my friends, this is gonna wrap up my fishing adventure for this vacation. It's time for me now to head in. It's 8:30 and time for me to make my way home. But this place has been delightful, and I am certain I will come back. I only ended up catching 3 fish, so I have a total of 28 fish. But for those 2 big monsters that I caught, they more than make up for what I was looking for. But I'm at 28, and you'll see this when this video comes out, what I've actually reached. But this has just been a delightful experience, and I really hate to go home. But it's time to get back to work and back to the